Well, hi, Geminis! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Geminis, let's find out. What can you expect? Coming up in your life. There you are as an air sign, Gemini, the Queen of Swords. All cards are male or female. If this reading does not resonate, it is probably not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional side, or get a private reading from someone you trust. Okay, here we go, Geminis. The overall energy of this reading surrounds the entire reading. It's the Nine of Swords. What are you up in your head about? You got thoughts. You got thoughts that keep coming through. Anytime you have a moment, it's like they come through and over. So you might be spending a lot of time alone with this card in your thoughts. So let's just read on. Up here in your highest energy, the Ace of Cups. It has something to do with love. The Ace of Cups. So these are the two strongest energies in your reading. You're up in your head about love. It might be like, do they love you? Or, maybe you love somebody that doesn't love you back. I just got to keep reading. Next to the Ace of Cups is the Queen of Swords. This is your card up in your highest energy, Gemini. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You also might have Libra or Aquarius in your chart someplace. Excuse me. Or Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be around this reading too. But the energy, there you are, male or female, got your sword up. You're in self-protection mode. You have your hand out. See all these swords that are coming through your brain? You have questions. And you are going to seek the answers, and you're going to speak your truth, and it has to do with love. You're going to find the strength. You're going to find the courage in order to do it. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to say. So you're figuring this out and find the strength and courage to do it. So instead of just turning your back on this situation, you're going to face it head on, just like this person is with the lion. They reach out and they tame it. They pet it. They nurture it, rather than turning their back on it and running, which the lion would catch up with them. So this is finding the strength and the courage to do what you know you need to do. This is the card for Leo, so Leo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Under the Ace of Cups is the King of Wands. This is fire energy again. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That gives us 2 for Leo, if we're counting. But the energy here is you. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and your other hand is on your hip. You're a very mature-minded type person, and you're very passionate. And you are ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. This is what you're up in your head about. One of the things here, it has to do with love. It has to do with you wanting a fresh start and a new beginning. And it also has to do with you needing some truth and clarity, and you're going to find the courage to get that. You need to become balanced. I mean, I have the Justice card right next to the Nine of Swords and right under the Strength card. So, it's like, because of all this energy here, these thoughts that go in and out of your mind, you take one of those swords and you're holding it up as if to protect yourself, because it throws you off balance, and you're getting yourself balanced. And I think you know, by me looking at these cards right here, that if you ask the truth and you seek the truth and get the clarity, it's really going to help you become balanced, whether you like what you hear or not. So you're deciding either way. It doesn't matter what you hear, because it's going to help you to move forward. I have the Fool under the King of Wands. And this is the energy of, it's fun, it's carefree, and it's like throwing caution to the wind. It's almost like sometimes it's just taking a leap of faith, and going in, like being brave and going in. I think that's what you're going to do. I think that's part of this conversation right here. I think you're going to take a leap of faith. I think you're going to, it's like, you're going to put your bet down, and you will, yeah, you could lose, but you also know that you could win. So I think you're going to take a leap of faith and go for it, and go for this conversation. You may have not told this person your feelings, okay? But right now you're so off balance, you need to get balanced again, and you really want to move forward. And you have passion for this person. I think you're going to take a leap of faith in this coming out and finding the strength and the courage to just come out with it, okay? Just come out with it. And so I have the Knight of Cups next to the Fool and under the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're going to go in with a sincere love offer. You're going to go in and speak your truth. And you want to know if they feel the same way. Well, this Knight of Cups is very sincere. So taking that leap of faith, is something that the universe here is involved with. This is right under the Justice card. You know you need to get balanced. You can't live like this forever. So you've got to do something, and you figure out what it is that you have to do, and like I say, you find the strength and the courage to do it. Well, the universe is involved. They're helping you find the strength and the courage to do it because they want you to move forward from this energy of the Nine of Swords. So, wheel for the better. Wheel of Fortune. You can't stop it. The wheel is turning. You can slow it down sometimes, but it's going to turn, okay? So the universe is involved in helping you to get the strength and courage to do the things you need to do to become balanced again and to move forward in your life. Wow, I got to see the second half here. Wow, for our Geminis. Okay, oh gosh, oh my gosh, okay. I think you're twin flames, for one thing. That might be why it's so difficult at the moment. I have and I'll tell you why I think you're twin flames in a moment. I have the Knight of Pentacles next to the Strength card here. And the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving energy in the entire deck. Looks like the horse is standing still, but it's actually moving very slowly. Sometimes it could take lifetimes to even reach its destination. It's bringing in a pentacle. Security, stability, commitment, okay? So, very slow moving action, and it's moving right towards your energy. The Empress. Male or female, okay? So the Empress, is here for a couple reasons. One is to remind you of who you are, that you deserve good things. You deserve love. You deserve what it is that you want from life because you're so kind and thoughtful and considerate and giving and just all these beautiful qualities, loving, as being an individual, as being a person. Well, whoever you let become a big part of your life that you move forward with must have a lot of those same qualities, okay? So keep that in mind. You deserve the pentacle. It is coming in. I just, it's so slow moving, I'm not sure how fast. I have the Six of Swords on the other side of the Empress. You are moving forward. And you're taking these swords of truth and clarity, and they are helping you to move forward. Remember that conversation up here? You are able to move forward away from rocky waters, which would be that Nine of Swords energy, towards a smoother, calmer, more peaceful place in your life. It takes work. It takes patience, because it's being pushed by a pull. And but you're getting there. You are getting there. And under the Knight of Pentacles, and next to the Justice card, I have the Eight of Swords. So yeah, there was a while you weren't dealing with this. So you just spent a lot of time alone with these thoughts. But the whole time you really have had a lot of truth and clarity around you. You weren't really seeing it for what it was. Your feet weren't bound, though. Your mouth is not bound. So it looks to me like you're going to use your mouth and speak up and get the truth and the clarity that you haven't been able to actually see or know. You may have been afraid to know, you know. I have the Seven of Pentacles right next to the Eight of Swords and under the Empress. Yeah, you really want this relationship here to evolve, to come to fruition. You feel like you planted the seeds. This is under the Empress. And you've been waiting for this relationship to grow. You might have been waiting for a pentacle. You may have been waiting for some type of commitment from this person. And I think you really need to know the truth. You have love for them. I don't know if you've told them yet. If you have, you're going to tell them again. And you're going to, you know, and plus you're going to want to find out if they love you back. You've been feeling lonely, kind of rejected because these pentacles aren't blooming. They're not coming to fruition. That Knight of Pentacles is so slow. It really makes you feel like it's a one-sided relationship, like you're out in the cold on this relationship. But from your actions, you are moving forward from this feeling of being alone towards a more peaceful and calmer place in your life. And then under this Eight of Swords, I have the Two of Wands, which is next to the Wheel of Fortune. So holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, just like you are here with the King of Wands. And holding the world in the other hand. This wheel here, the universe, is trying to move you into a new life cycle. And you're trying to figure out what a new life cycle would look like. And so this is why I think you've been putting it off and you know, dealing with it. But you are dealing with it. You are seeking the truth and the clarity. You're coming out of that Nine of Swords. And you're coming out of the Eight of Swords. You've spent a lot of time thinking about this. You know, time alone and time alone. And in your time alone, I mean, this is like soul searching. This is like seeking truth, seeking clarity, because these are swords. This is meditation. This can be prayer. Very spiritual cards. See the stained glass windows? So you have really reached out to the universe about this, you know, all this waiting that you've been doing for this relationship to come to fruition. And then right next to the Four of Swords, I have the Emperor. This is also a very healing card, because all this time spent alone in this state is helping you heal. It's helping you get your answers, and it's helping you to move forward just like the universe wants you to. I have the Emperor on one side of the Four of Swords, all that healing, and right under the Five of Pentacles. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming more stable. You're becoming more grounded. Remember, you got the Justice card here? You are becoming like in a state of mind where you're very mature minded and you are becoming very grounded. You know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you're becoming stubborn. It's like if they can't, you know, hand you the love that you are handing them or offering them, they can't hand it back. Well, you will move forward on your own if you have to. Okay? Because you're tired of feeling rejected anyway by this relationship. So you're very well liked and well respected by others. And you are taking control. You are being true to yourself here. Let's see what's under the deck. The Queen of Wands. I got the King and Queen now here. Oh yeah, and that reminds me. I have the Empress and the Emperor here. I think you're twin flames. And that is rough. It's a rough relationship 95% of the time. It is. The ones that make it can turn out to be beautiful relationships, but most of them don't make it. it's like two one-sided magnets trying to come together, kind of pushing on each other, push each other away. But if one flips, there you go, okay? And that's what people are looking for. Now, the reason I brought that up again is I have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is also very passionate. The Queen of Wands, that's a lot of her nature. Plus, she holds that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Lands right on the Strength card and right on the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, there is definitely an attraction here. There's probably more of a passionate attraction. But as far as the meeting of the minds go, you could be butting heads. You might not see things the same way or want the same things out of life. But there's a lot of love on your side, and you need to know if they love you back the same. And you need to talk about some things about how they make you feel. But you do know that you can get balanced from this relationship, whether it works out or whether it doesn't. And the wheel is right under that Justice card. So either way, you are moving forward here. Maybe you'll just decide to have a passionate relationship and not think about the Pentacles. I don't know, but you will be moving forward, and it's going to be after this honest and truthful conversation, and you're going to find out if they feel the same. Wow. Okay, there you go, Geminis. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.